So most of the time when we hear about having a good diet, we hear about, our personal benefits like health and even mental discipline and just mental focus, relaxation, meditation, all those kinds of things. But there is one thing that having a diet also helps for, which is your dating life. So here's 5 ways that having a good diet helps your dating life in ways that you wouldn't even expect. This is Jim with SeductionUnleashed.com, helping you unleash your best with women and beyond. And if it's your first time to this channel and you're interested in dating, relationships, self-improvement, and motivational content, start now by hitting that subscribe and bell notification. Step number 1, your sexual performance will improve. Think about it, man. If you're eating Cheetos and hot dogs all fucking day, you're going to be clogging your arteries. You're going to be clogging all the arteries, fucking up the blood flow, which is going to go directly to your dick. Your mood's going to be not as good. You're not going to have as much energy, and you're just going to be lazier. And those alone are all horrible enough for you to consider changing your diet so that you can really lay that D down the way it needs to be laid down. Yeah. Number 2, you will have much better hygiene. That includes everything from the way you smell, period, to obvious things like your nut. Let's be honest. If you're eating, once again, Cheetos and hot dogs all fucking day, Doritos, Lay's, and potato chips, if you're eating all those things all day and you're drinking soda and you're drinking alcohol and you're doing drugs, your nut is probably gonna taste like an old dude's balls. It's not gonna be a good time. Consider eating fruits and eating vegetables. Not only is those things gonna improve your mood, your energy, but it's also gonna improve your D game, and also it's gonna make your girlfriend, not wanna puke when she knocks you off. So yeah, there's that. Number 3, you will feel much better during the day. Consider this for a second. Have you ever ate a bunch of food and then you went to sleep? That's because your body was like, holy fuck, what the fuck did you just do to me, dude? I just need a knockout to even process what the fuck just happened. Now, I'm not a doctor, maybe that's not what's going on, but that generally seems to be what's going on. If you eat really heavy or you eat a bunch of bad shit all throughout the day, you're gonna get the itis more often, you're gonna be sleepy, you're just not gonna have the energy to do a lot of things you do, whether it be productive things and your dating life and or sex in your dating life. Number 4, this is an interesting one, which is that it'll actually encourage your girlfriend to become in better shape. Now, there was once a quote that was basically along the lines of, you can't tell someone to change, you have to inspire them through example, basically. So, if you take a girl and you're trying to get her to get back in shape or lose some weight, you have to do this by doing it yourself. You have to show her that, you just have to inspire her by exposure. Exposure is the number 1 thing. So if you preach to someone, it's actually not as effective, and you might actually be surprised. Like, your girlfriend might hit you up one day like, hey honey, I actually want to go to the gym today. I want to start going to the gym. And you very well might have been the catalyst for that. Number 5, your physique and your mental discipline will improve. Food, bad food, what does it make us feel? It makes us feel fucking awesome. Why? Because it tastes really good. And we also been eating it since we were kids. So it conditions you to just always receive those dopamines and that kind of pleasure you get from just eating certain kinds of foods. So if you turn eating good food into a habit, not only will you improve your physique and physical traits, obviously, but your mental discipline will also improve, because you'll learn how to discipline yourself in one of the things that, one of the main categories in life that people struggle to discipline ourselves with. We always talk about addiction in terms of, drugs and obvious things like that, but we don't talk about things like food or the internet or bad habits. Those are all drugs too. Those are all things that we rely on. And it's always good to show some kind of abstinence. So always have the ability to be like, I can stop if I really want to, if I put my mind to it. You don't have to feel like, oh man, if I don't eat this cheeseburgers, I can't even function. That's not how you want to be, because then eventually you won't be able to function, because you're going to be having a fucking heart attack. And I know you could die young and happy, but just think about the fact that you could also condition yourself to feel good from eating good things. You will also feel a positive bonus. You ever just did something really healthy or just did something really productive, period, and you just felt this kind of air of like, wow, I'm doing good for myself. That also happens when you change your diet, because when you eat really shitty, deep down inside, no matter how much you say you may not care, or you're young and you'll die happy, or whatever the case, When you eat really shitty, behind mentally, you feel bad. Even if it's a little bit, you feel bad because you know what you're doing to your body. As far as how this affects your dating life, this affects your dating life because the more mental discipline you have with everything in life, period, the more mental discipline you'll have with everything in life, period, including your dating life. And that goes with all the physical benefits that we spoke of earlier too. And if you dig that kick-ass video and you want to see more on self-improvement and motivational content, dating, and relationships, hit that subscribe and bell notification. And remember, until next time, unleash your best, and confidence is bred by competence.